us for part 2 of what I hope will be a 3-part tutorial. If you're just joining us now, we are just finishing up in the site builder for Homestead. So we've just finished talking about the social media, how you can go ahead and you add your Facebook account or your MySpace account or whatever it might be. Now I want to talk to you briefly about your meta tags and more importantly your title tags or your head tags. This is very important stuff. It's actually a science in itself. I'll talk a bit about it here, but I'll come back to it mostly here in a moment. I just want to draw your attention to where you can find this at. If you click on your background here, you'll see the page properties open here. And by clicking advanced, you go to your head tag. By clicking the meta tags, you'll actually go to your meta tags and your keywords. So those are where you're going to find that at. Let's go online here and let me show you this tool. This tool is a keyword tool. It's by Google. It's called AdWords. If you just Google keyword tool in Google, it'll bring this up for you. And here's what we've done. We've clicked descriptive words or phrases. We've typed in Northern Colorado, and we hit Get Keyword Ideas. And here's what happens. It brings up all these different keywords that are related to the phrase Northern Colorado. It shows us first how competitive the keyword is. That basically means how many websites are trying to rank under that keyword. We can see here that University of Northern Colorado is a very competitive keyword, especially in comparison to Northern University of Colorado. So that's interesting. That's something we might be able to exploit. Turns out they both get about the same amount of search volume, so we definitely want to hit the Northern University of Colorado more. I mean, we've got more potential there. It's not quite as competitive, plus it gets equivalent amount of volume. This shows you basically how much volume, how many local people are searching for the certain phrase that you've typed in, phrases that are related to that phrase. This is as of February. So we can see now that if we're looking for Northern Colorado, here's all these different phrases that are very popular in the area, and it actually shows you how popular. Now these are the phrases we want to make our keywords. So now we go back to our site builder program. These are the phrases we might type in here. The point is, just to be clear, you really want your keywords, for me on this page, I might use restaurants, whatever, but you really want them to be about the specific page you're on. You don't necessarily want your keywords to be the same for each page. So for this site, this is about Northern Colorado. It's about certain towns in Northern Colorado. So I'm going to mess around with that tool a bit, and I'm going to find some real specific keywords for what I'm looking for. For my business owners page, which is this page, that's a bit different. That's more about advertising, and that's more about getting people in the area who want to advertise or who want to be online to my site. So my keywords are going to be a bit different there. But nonetheless, that's how you do the keywords. You separate them by commas. If we want to talk about title tags, you can find those under the advanced setting. And those are a bit different. That requires a little bit of HTML. I'm sure most of you aren't familiar with how to do it. If you are, that should be a breeze. If not, feel free to just copy it. This is exactly what you need to do. Here's the HTML code for you. All you need to do is that highlighted portion there. That's basically the title. That's the head tag that I'm putting online. And my head tag here is advertising and marketing in Greeley, Colorado. I should change that to Northern Colorado, but I haven't got to it yet. But anyways, that's the idea. So go ahead, you type in that HTML code. In between the code, you add your head tag. And that's absolutely critical for getting attention from search engines. You want to have a strong head tag. You want to have a relevant head tag. And again, to be very clear, you want to have different head tags for each page depending on what you're after with the page. Okay, that's about all you need to know with meta tags and head tags. It's all pretty straightforward. Next, I want to show you a feature on Homestead. This is something that's really neat and absolutely critical to your business. It can really be a real tool. This is basically kind of some statistical analysis of what's gone on today with my website. So now I can see, again, these are a lot of different pages you haven't been able to see, but I can see exactly how many people are visiting my website. Once they come to my website, here's the home basically, where are they going? They're going to Colorado a lot. Boulder seems to be popular, more so than Greeley. Some people are going to the business owners, some to about. Restaurants, usually that's actually very popular. Today it's not so much. Some people have wanted to contact me today, but I can kind of see what people are doing. And then this comes cool. I can actually check out their behavior. And what that means is I can see, okay, how many page views did they visit when they were actually on my website on average? How many page views are people checking out? So we can click page views per visit. A lot of them just one. But quite a few actually, 2 people actually looked between 31 and 50 pages, a lot of pages. So here's an analysis of that. I can check out how long they visited the website for. So a lot of people have visited, just a short amount of time, but quite a few people have spent quite a while on there. One person's actually spent between 2 to 4 hours. I can see elapsed time between visits. That tells me how many of these people are repeat users versus how many are new users. I can check that out here. Okay. I can take a look at the origin. This is a very useful tool. I can start to determine, okay, how are these people getting to my website? Well, it turns out a lot of them just know about my website already, and they've got it maybe bookmarked, or they've memorized it, but they just type it into the URL and it comes up. Search engines are bringing in a couple, and other websites are bringing in a few. So if I want to see what other websites are bringing them in, I click external sites. It looks like a lot of it are articles I've written, or MySpace. Okay, this has to do with the articles I spoke about earlier. What else? We can look at search engines. What search engines are bringing them in? Google's brought in 8, Yahoo 2, Bing 1. What keywords? So let's take a look at our keywords here, are bringing people in. People have been searching for my website and found me. People have been looking for the Penalty Box, which is a bar here in town, and found me that way. No idea what that is. Somebody looked for Greeley Tribune advertising and found me. Somebody looked for Grand Lake, Colorado nightlife and found me. Somebody put person to person online, all spaces but in quotes, found me that way. We can look at their geographical location. Somebody from South Africa, Ukraine, Pakistan, Malaysia. Just a lot of different interesting stuff that you can analyze here. And again, this is free. This is just the basic package of Homestead. This stuff is critical when you're researching and you're trying to design your marketing tactics. You really need to know what's going on, who's coming to the website, what's working, what's not working, those type of things. So this stuff is really important, so make sure you pay attention to that. I'm going to try to breeze through this here. We've talked about the AdWords. Another thing that Google uses to determine the credibility of your website is what's called backlinks. And backlinks are so important. And what they are, they're one-way links from somebody else's website to your website. There's a lot of different ways you can generate backlinks. And this is a little trick. It's called socialmarker.com. And what you want to do is, let's say you have some text on your website. For me, it's about Colorado advertising, whatever it might be. Make it informative, make it provocative, make it interesting, make it whatever you want, but make it cool. Make it something that's kind of cool. I paste it in here. I put in my tags, Greeley, Northern Colorado businesses is a tag, whatever it might be. I put in the URL to my website here, and then I put in the title of this clip. And again, the keyword analysis can be a useful tool for the title of this. Now, when I hit submit, I'm going to submit this to all of these different social networking sites, some of the biggest in the world. And it might be a blogging site, but nonetheless, they're all social media of some sort. And what happens is people take your information and they might find it interesting, so they post it on their blog, or they might find it funny, so they email it to a friend who posts on their website. Whatever it might be, your stuff just kind of gets out there now. But the neat thing is, you're getting credit for it. Your link to your website is attached to this. So now you're getting all these people who are posting your information, taking what you've written and putting it somewhere. They're generating links that are pointing back to your website. And Google says, oh, this must be a very relevant website for its meta tags and keywords and head tags, because so many people are linking to it. And there's a bit of a hierarchy as far as one-way links go. The ultimate kind of the head dog one-way links are .gov, because they're very reputable, and .edu links. So those are the best, but obviously links in general are just very useful. So try to get some backlinks generated. I am going to phase this video out now and pick up with a third part, which should just be pretty brief actually. And we're going to talk about another way to get backlinks by submitting articles. So I will see you guys in a minute.